Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Red Jewel, and today we're going to be talking about something kind of funny. I found this video on the internet, and I had showed my brother it like a month ago, and my brother and I were like hysterically laughing about things that would actually happen if this were real. I'm going to roll a couple clips from the video first so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So, yeah.
This ain't gonna be easy.
Oh, shit.
So basically, as you can see, it's basically like virtual reality. I think it's Battlefield that they're playing in it, but like imagine that for Call of Duty, okay? And the reason I say like imagine it is because imagine like the actual like way that it would be. So basically what I mean is imagine, okay, I don't think that if it was a thing that you would be able to like use yourself as the character, you know what I mean? You would play as a character, but your whole body would move the character like it shows in there. So you wouldn't be able to tell what someone looks like still, but you would probably be able to guess by the way that people play, okay? And by what I mean is like, okay, so obviously the good people would probably be in really good shape, right? Well, not the good people, but the people that would like run a lot, and the people that weren't so fit would be probably the campers, and obviously it would be vice versa sometimes, but like imagine, okay? So like imagine you're playing and you have, imagine playing League Play, right? And obviously in League Play there's CTF. Imagine in CTF you're fighting with your friends or whoever you're playing with saying, I don't want to take the flag, I can't run it. Like imagine they can't run the flag because they're too tired. And do you guys ever run into those people that seriously breathe into their mic and you're just so annoyed with it? You're like, why are you breathing so hard, dude? Why are you, are you trying that hard? To the point where you're breathing that hard in your mic and you're just like, what the hell? Yeah, well imagine if they were freaking moving their person. Okay, so imagine they just ran the flag and they're just huffing and puffing in their mic and you just can't focus because they're just so loud and you end up having to mute them because of how annoying it is. I could seriously just picture teams on like MLG and you would just know what they were good at and what they're not good at. Like imagine a team full of people that just can't run very well. Like, oh dude, we're gonna play CTF against them. We've got this. We're so much better at running the flag than them. And then of course there'd be the people that are like really good at aiming just because like it's different, you know, it's not with your fingers. It's like literally you're holding a fake gun. The whole game would just be completely different. I guarantee they'd still have an option where you could still use the controller. Well, I'd hope so because honestly, I don't know if I'd be any good at it. But of course, it would help, you know, with obesity and stuff. It would make a very good difference. Then you won't hear stereotypical shit about how everyone who plays video games is fat and out of shape and everything because that's not true whatsoever. And it's just so stereotypical when people say that. And it's quite annoying if you like ask me. This guy's camping back here. Oh my god, he was in front of my face. He was AFK. Can you guys imagine being in a heated 1v1 with someone or just watching a 1v1 and people are just like breathing so heavy down their mic because you know they're trying super hard because they want to win? The thing about these though, like that whole thing, I wonder how it would be to stream that kind of stuff because like at that point, you know, you can't really interact with the chat, you know what I mean? I don't know, it would be really difficult to interact with the chat and I don't know, I don't know how that's gonna work. What do you guys think? Like, do you think it'll work out? Like, I don't understand how people are going to be able to stream. But then there's people that are like, oh, it'd be so much cooler because you're going to be seeing what they see. But, like, a lot of streaming has to do with just the personality of someone and seeing them and seeing their reaction to things. So, I don't really know. You know what would be funny, guys? If the game was really like that, and you know sometimes you get caught on other people and it's really frustrating. I don't know if you ever, like, notice. You'll, like, try and run through a door and someone's in your way. Imagine that with, like, it's actually your body trying to maneuver around someone. I would get so frustrated. Honestly, I get frustrated when someone's in my way and like regular with my finger. So I just imagine thrusting my body trying to like get around them and being so annoyed and just like saying all the rudest stuff because they're in my way. Okay. Oh my god, could you imagine like the people that are really fast, how insanely fast they would run the flag across the map or run to your base? Oh my gosh, you know when you're playing against a team and it's search and destroy and they rush you really, really hard and you're just like, what the hell, that was so fast. How was it that fast? Well, imagine Call of Duty with like no cap on how fast you can go. That would be scary. Okay, imagine playing against Usain Bolt. What the hell? Okay, I would get destroyed. He would literally run in my spawn immediately and I would just die. And I would end up being a camper. This is sad. This is a sad day. People are already sweaty as is when they play Call of Duty with their hands, so imagine if they played Call of Duty with their body. People would just be dripping in sweat and it would just be a whole nother level of working out. You wouldn't even need to go to the gym anymore if you actually ran. Or you know what else would be funny? Imagine having to drop your teammate simply because he just doesn't have the correct like play style. And by play style I mean not the correct body type that you need on your team. Like imagine you have like the person that kind of plays back, you have like the OBJ well, OBJ is different. It would be so different. You know how you have that OBJ person a lot of the time that's like the person that runs the flag or sits in the hard point, and then you have the Slayer? Well, things would be a lot different. You would need someone who is actually really, really good at running. And then for your Slayer, you would need someone that's like really good at like aiming the weapon and everything, because you think like aiming would be different. Like I don't think you could just aim at anything. I think you actually would have to try. I mean, I know we try with our thumbsticks, but I think it would be a little bit harder if you're holding like an actual gun. I mean, personally, I have shotguns and I'm not very good at them. I mean, it's a skill, honestly, and I know it'd be a game, but have you guys ever played those games in arcades where it's like you're killing deer and like, I don't know, do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'll put a picture on the screen, but imagine that on COD, or any game for that matter. Oh my god, I just thought of like Madden and like games like that. Oh my god. It's kind of like Wii, but like a lot better, I guess. Do you guys know like Wii Sports and stuff? Oh my god, I can't jump. I mean, like, I had a lot of fun bowling, playing tennis. That was a blast, but I never thought about it in like a shooting way, or like a shooting game, or FPS, or even like an MMA fighting game or something. I don't know, the possibilities are just straight up endless, and oh, I got a hit, or a wall bang. Alright, my question number 1 is for you. Would you want it to be like this? Number 2, what kind of playstyle would you be? Would you be the person that's kind of a camper, the person that sprints and does the OBJ, or someone who's really good at like guns and stuff? And be honest, okay? And number 3, do you think you'd be any good at this? Because it would be a totally different game and a totally different game style. And be honest, would you go back to your controller? I think it would be pretty cool to see happen, and I kind of hope it happens, but I think that they should have an option to still use your controller, because a lot of us are already skilled with the controller. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, let me know what you think, and anything else you can think of that's pretty funny and what would happen if that was actually a thing, like how people would play or whatever. Let me know in the comments, because I would love to read it and just think about the possibilities. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Mwah.